In the summer of 1990, the world watched as Saddam Hussein's Iraqi forces stormed into neighboring Kuwait. Mired in debt from the long Iran-Iraq war and accusing Kuwait of driving down oil prices, Hussein saw a simple solution: annexing the small, oil-rich nation. The invasion was swift. Within 2 days, Kuwait was occupied and soon declared Iraq's 19th province. The international response was immediate and furious. The United Nations condemned the act, imposing sanctions and issuing a stark ultimatum: withdraw by January 15, 1991, or face the consequences. When Saddam refused, a massive 42-country coalition led by the United States assembled nearly 750,000 troops in Saudi Arabia. This was Operation Desert Shield, a monumental 5-month buildup to defend the kingdom and prepare for war. On January 17th, the deadline passed. Operation Desert Storm began. For 5 weeks, the coalition unleashed the largest air campaign since World War II. Over 100,000 sorties pounded Iraqi command centers, air defenses, and infrastructure. A display of high-tech warfare broadcast live on television screens worldwide. Then came the ground war. On February 24th, coalition forces launched their assault. The Iraqi army, battered and demoralized by the relentless bombing, collapsed. In just 100 hours, Kuwait was liberated. The conflict was a decisive military victory for the coalition. But the end of the fighting wasn't the end of the story. Saddam Hussein remained in power. As his retreating army set fire to over 600 Kuwaiti oil wells, creating an environmental catastrophe, he brutally crushed uprisings back home. The war left a complex legacy: crippling UN sanctions that devastated the Iraqi people, a permanent US military footprint in the region, and a set of unresolved questions that would ultimately lead, just over a decade later, to another war in Iraq.